Okay, how we doing today, folks? This is my second video of the day here. Man, I don't like making videos like this, but we're approaching Mother's Day here in about another 5-6 days, and I know again this is not pretty, but we need to do something to acknowledge being more contestant of the safety and welfare of our women. How are we doing today, folks? Man, it's been a long day, but the day is not done. So I want to talk about LaShawn and Jeff Massey, okay? They were a married couple out there right outside of Dallas, or to be exact, Irving, Texas. That's where the airport, DFW airport is, if you're familiar with that area. And just so you know, about like a week ago from the day. So the day is the 5th of May. So that makes, I believe, like 25th, something like that. 27th of April, Mrs. Massey was missing, okay, at the Lago de Claire. That is Lake Claire, okay, in Irving. It's Texas. Is an exclusive high-class community. Sorry about the light there. When she was jogging, and she was missed. I think she was out there around 5:30 in the morning when she was last seen. The lake is kind of like in the middle of the high-class community, and I guess she goes out there like every other day to go walk or do a run or whatever. And I guess people recognize her, and now she's missing. Mrs. Massey was Mrs. Dallas, okay. And I think that she was going to run for the Mrs. Texas pageant, and it looked like it was favored that she was going to win. She had a lot of stuff going on. Either she had a doctorate or some type of computer science degree. Okay, and a very good self-employed. She had 2 children. The woman had it going on. Very, very pretty lady. Very lovely. 38 years old. This young, and I don't know what the other guy did, but I'm assuming that he's done well, because that's is a very successful man. That's Jeff Massey, because they do live in a high class community. I haven't done much research on the community, but from what I saw, I guess aerial views and all that, that's like one of the high class communities out there. It's kind of like you being in Scottsdale, Arizona, or out here in Summerlin, Nevada, okay? What these exclusive gated communities where they got golf courses and they got lakes out there and stuff like that, or whatever exclusive community that's in your area, okay? Especially if you guys are places like Miami or like LA, all right? Kind of reminds me a little bit like Coral Gables, Florida. Sorry about that light, y'all. Got to get that light right. Okay. Make a few adjustments here, because it's approaching like dusk here, all right, in Las Vegas. But I'm pretty sure you get what I'm saying. And by the looks of this guy, Jeff Massey, and I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, the guy looks like, he doesn't look like he's very, very frantic, or I mean the expression that's on his face, I guess when he was talking to the media, crying and all that, all right, it looked kind of disingenuous, you know what I'm saying? Look, like I say, borderline fake. And it was questionable about her being around, where he was when she was at that lake. Now, she was spotted that morning. The morning that she was spotted, something like it was told that she had got into the lake and then turned around and got out, okay? Like she was playing around the lake or acting frantic or whatever, okay? And it's believed that story was made up, because her mother says that she's scared of water and she can't swim. So why would a woman, number one, she's got all that, stuff going on for her, okay, a great career, promising future, okay, all these accolades, and then on top of that, getting ready to run for Mrs. Texas, and then go turn around and drown herself or play around in the water, okay, jump in and out of the water. And if you guys looked at that news clip, it looks like it was a brick lake, a man-made lake or whatever, and you had to jump probably at least about 6 feet just to land into that lake, okay? I mean, so it's really no way that she could, pull herself out because I guess the ravine or the edges of the lake were too long, okay? So, all right, and no telling how deep that lake was or whatever, okay? I mean, I'm assuming that they could probably get some small boats in there. And she can't swim. There's something fishy about this story here, okay? I watch a lot of crime investigation shows. I used to watch more than I did now. I used to watch a lot of Forensic Files. I used to watch a lot of stuff like Snapped and other of my favorite ones a long time ago. And usually, if it's a wife or a husband, okay, that gets killed, okay, it's a proven fact every time. All right, particularly the spouse. Okay, it's the spouse of the opposite sex or whatever, or the spouse of the victim. Okay, is usually going to be the primary suspect. Okay, there was a guy on TV or whatever. All right, he was a detective up in Reno, Nevada. Said this old saying is, during a crime scene, before you look at the outlaws, you need to take a look at the in-laws. Okay? And I'm willing to bet, if I'm a betting man, I believe that her husband has something to do with that murder, okay? Whether he did it or he was somewhat conspired to in some kind of way. All right? Now, I don't want to make this a racial thing, okay? A black and white thing, okay? The woman was black, her husband was white, okay? Which is, hey, that ain't really no big deal with me, okay? People do whatever, or you do whatever makes you feel happy. If you want to date somebody outside your race or whatever, okay, or other ethnicity or however you want to do it, okay? That don't bother me, okay? But you got all these, the thing is, you got all these conflicting reports about this. Some saying that she was last seen jogging, some saying that she was playing around the water, okay? Like there was two people attesting about someone's playing in the water, and there's several people, I guess witnesses, about, she was this last seen jogging, okay, that early in the morning. Now you got a high class area over there. You got all those people, that's watchful, because you got all that money invested in that property, all that surveillance equipment, and nobody knows nothing, okay? Now something gonna come out, all right? Now I'm wondering, do maybe the security know something, all right, between the security and police and trying to figure out some BS story, all right? But usually, I hate to say this, I did a video about, I believe it's Jeff Wheeler, I believe, about 2 months ago. That's a football player that beat up his girlfriend really, really bad. All right. But I got to tell you, it seemed like if the husband was black or whatever, it seemed like people would be more staunch to say, yeah, he did it. All right. And the story is going to come out. All right. It's going to come out straightforward. But it does seem like to me, and this is just my opinion, if it's like a black woman with a white man or whatever, okay, it seemed like the husband, all right, if he's white, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt somewhere along the line, or there's going to be some excuse, okay? And I'm saying that I believe that man had something to do with that murder. I mean, I could just tell by the expression that he had on his face, his demeanor, okay? It seemed like just, again, very, very disingenuous, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at this dude, it's like, it's making me sick. But you know what? No matter what I feel about him, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But it will come out, okay? And I will be doing a follow-up on this based on that or whatever, okay? No matter how long they're going to drag. If they drag this thing out, oh well, okay? I'll just keep my eyes on this or whatever, okay? Because, all right, I believe that what I'm thinking and what other people, like I've listened to Trey King Show and Willie D and some other articles and so forth, or some of these other brothers on YouTube or whatever. Shout out to Rain, Trey King, and Willie D. All right, I believe that there's some type of truth to it. I believe there's something shady about this murder. All right, and again, I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over again, but that husband, that dude knows something, okay? And I'm thinking somewhere along the line, maybe jealousy, money, or it could be infidelity, all right? Whatever the case or whatever, okay, then this is foul. And there's stuff like this is happening all over the country where it seems like right around now, there's black women being killed. There's another incident down in Georgia where I saw today is similar to Breonna Taylor. And I'm trying to think who else. Some girl by the last name I think is Jaya Kionis up in New York was a pregnant girl that was shot actually, okay, by a person that was walking beside her. Something about her boyfriend didn't want the baby. That's what the motive may have been until the incident or until this case how can I say, this case is processed and this case comes to light. And that just happened or whatever. Turned out the girl had the baby or whatever and died, okay? And I'm going to be touching up, especially that one in Georgia and that other girl or whatever, okay? But I just feel like it's my mission right now to try to acknowledge the deaths of all women, well, all women though, okay? And then also to identify it, speak against it, try to do my part to bring justice, and also to protect our woman. I talked about that earlier. Okay, there will be a follow-up on this. All right, let me get going. Feel free to subscribe to the video or to the channel. Check out some of my other videos. I did one earlier today. Leave your comments, shares, and all that. If anybody out there in Dallas knows something, y'all go let the proper authorities know. Y'all leave tips or whatever, any type that could lead to that, justice being brought or whatever. I'm giving that guy the benefit of the doubt, but I think I know what happened. I don't want to hold no more of your attention, all right? And I'm gonna go inside here because I think if I talk about it any further, it's going to make me sick. All right, peace.